This video is a demonstration of basic watercolor techniques. For a solid wash, we wet the paper with water first, and then you can choose any color to paint. Next is a graded wash. I also start with water, and then I use one color, and to make it lighter, I just add more water to my brush. To do the dry brush technique, I'm just going to do a light background color of yellow, and I'm going to leave that to dry and do the dry brush once the paper is dry. To do wet on wet, you're going to use water and then a very wet brush to paint any designs that you want onto that watery paper. You can see that it runs and it makes some pretty neat effects. Next, I'm going to use plastic wrap. I'm going to choose a couple colors and paint freely. And once I have vibrant enough color, I'm going to place the plastic wrap over top and make a few crinkles in that. Next is the salt technique. I'm going to use a very wet brush and adding any extra water to make sure that my paper is wet, and then I'm just going to sprinkle a small amount of salt on my paper. Wait until the next class to continue your techniques. So now that your paper is dry, you can paint onto that light yellow wash using a dry brush. So you want to have as little bit of water on the paint as possible. You can look at the salt, it left a texture, and we can peel away the plastic wrap to see the texture that it left.